Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
we welcome you to Six in the City. Always good to see you.
Always good to be here.
And you
Good
ran
to
a
see you
special
as
race
well.
over the weekend, right? You were in out of town somewhere, right?
We just went to Milan, so it's not too far
okay.
out of town, but it was the annual Charlie-Reagan Run. So
All right, well, very, very good. So
yeah,
big
so it
weekend.
went
We had a
well.
lot of stuff going on, March for Jesus, and all kinds of things happening in the city.
That's right. We got a full
Egyptian
show
Road Rescue.
line.
Just a big weekend.
It is.
Heritage tour and everything else. Well, we got a lot of stuff still to come.
Yes, we do. We're going to be talking with Braxton Williams. He's Senior Vice President of Gas Distribution here at JEA because JEA has been awarded the APGA SOAR Award in gold. So we're going to hear about what that means.
We're going to describe
And then-
what that is, yeah.
And then Claire Salm with Discovery Park is here to tell us what's going on at Discovery Park. Scott Murray is here to talk about the upcoming Flag Day celebration event on June the 14th, which is actually Flag Day. Nicole Russell is here with Madison County Relay for Life because it's time for Relay for Life. Friday, July the 8th at the West Tennessee Farmers Market. Then we're going to talk to Lauren Saliba with Leadership Jackson. She's Director of Leadership Development with the Chamber. They've got some scholarship presentations to do, quarterly luncheon coming up. And then we're going to talk with Judy Renshaw to find out what's coming up next with the Bicentennial program. And then our entertainment is who?
Yeah, this group, we videoed them several years ago. They are not together anymore, but they were a very, very good group called Among the Cranes. And some of those guys are still working in the Mid-South. So we're going to bring them back today.
That's right. Bringing them
Looking
back.
forward to it. On this Six in the
Six
City.
in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensaver for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet,
We discover
they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
love.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We are honored to have with us Senior Vice President of Natural Gas Distribution here at the Jackson Energy Authority, and that's Braxton Williams. Here because they have won an award from the American Public Gas Association, and congratulations, Braxton, the SOAR Award. Let me read my notes here. It stands for System Operational Achievement Recognition.
Absolutely.
I didn't want people to think somebody was sore at you. You know what I mean? We're going to soar like a fly.
SOAR, not SORE.
Which is, and not only did this company win the SOAR Award, but it was a gold recognition, a gold SOAR Award, and there are different levels of that. 1,000, right out of 1,000 public gas distribution systems in this country, 14 receiving this designation, and we got a gold.
That's correct, Steve. As a matter of fact, there were 14 systems this year that received the SOAR recognition, and JEA was the only system that received the highest level, which was the gold level.
So one out of 1,000 is batting pretty good.
That's good.
What areas in the company do they look at, Braxton?
Well, there's really 4 areas in the company that they look at for this award, Steve, and that includes system integrity, employee safety, system improvement, and workforce development.
Okay, pretty comprehensive work then.
That's right. And to receive the gold level, you actually have to receive 97% of the available points on the SOAR application process. So
they evaluate you and the company over what period of time?
So you're eligible once you win an SOAR award. That is for a 3-year period. So
Okay.
3 years from now, we'll look at applying for the SOAR recognition once again. And the criteria is continuously evolving from year to year with the American Public Gas Association. So just because you receive SOAR this year or 3 years ago is no guarantee that you'll receive it the next evaluation period.
Are all those areas balanced equally as far as the evaluation, or are some weighted more than others? Or
There's a few that are weighted more than others. Of course, being in the gas industry, safety is always paramount. So a high weighting on safety, system improvement, and system integrity for the award.
Braxton, with those 4 areas, they seem to be pretty deep areas to go into. I'm sure there's a lot of work that's involved going into applying for this award. It's not just something that you fill out a form and you submit. There's a lot of back end work that has to be done for this as well, right?
There is, Cassandra. I have a great team of managers and supervisors that partner together to go through the application and gather all the background information that oftentimes have to be submitted to back up your answers on this, and they do a great job. They do a great job at looking at this, and we look at this the SOAR application process of not just winning an award. It's great to be recognized, but we really see this as a tool on how do we improve our system, how do we improve our gas utility.
I know one of the marked changes that came the first time you won this award was the fact that we eliminated all the cast iron from the system, which was standard for the industry in its earliest days, but it became problematic for some systems. What are the keys over the last 3 years that helped achieve this for JEA?
Well, part of it, Steve, is just continuing to do the right thing, which we want to do, no matter if there's an award or recognition out there or not. More emphasis is starting being placed on things like workforce development. Just like everywhere in the industry, people are getting older, people are retiring, and ensuring that knowledge transfer happens from one generation to the next generation of workers is paramount for a utility system.
Okay. Well, it is certainly a special recognition, and it is a highlight. How much time does that involve for your team? I guess it's all helpful, as you say, as far as evaluating and looking at procedures and everything else.
It is, and it's have a great team. They they dig in over a month, about a month period of time. Obviously not a solid month period of time. Right. They have a few meetings to gather the information, determine what our answers to the questions need to be, and get that information submitted to the American Public Gas Association.
The American Public Gas Association has nearly 1,000 systems, or 1,000 public systems in this country. 14 recipients of the SOAR recognition, which is the System Operational Achievement Recognition, SOAR. And of those, 1 gold SOAR award this year, and it went to the Jackson Energy Authority Natural Gas Division. And you're looking at the guy that heads all that up. Braxton, our congratulations to you and the entire team.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being with us.
Yes,
we're going to be right back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus broadband. Fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, John. Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Claire Somm is with us, and she works with the Discovery Park of America. She handles all, well, she runs the place.
Yeah, not quite.
She handles all the marketing and information and everything else, and it's a busy time. The Rail concert series on Friday nights is continuing. We'll go through the rest of this month.
Yes, Rhythm on the Rails. And this Friday night, we've actually made the decision early to move it inside. So we're hoping that anybody looking for Friday night plans that don't include sitting outside in the rain, we're hoping everybody will come out. We've got Ghost Town Blues Band. They're a big Memphis blues band. They're actually #1 on the blues chart right now with their new album, Shine.
Who's that now? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Ghost Town Blues Band.
Okay. All right. Well, great.
Yep, we're excited.
Well, that'll be fun. So when you go inside, you go where?
Military gallery. So you'll enter through the main gate, just like you would if you were coming to visit Discovery Park. You'll come through the main entrance, and then we'll have a full team there to guide you down to the lower level military gallery. That's a great place for a concert, and we're going to have the same food trucks and cash bar and all the activities that we normally have, of course, just inside the park.
So gates are still open at 5:30.
Yes, gates open at 5:30.
Will this still be?
I'm sorry, Cassandra.
That's okay. Will this still be a free event?
Yes, absolutely. Still a free event, very much so family friendly. We are going to have chairs, so no need to bring your lawn chairs. We're going to have chairs all set up, but absolutely still free, still family friendly, and we're hoping that everybody's able to come out.
Doors open at 5:30. Music starts about what time?
6 o'clock, and we'll start with local favorite Jim Bondrett. He's a big friend of Discovery Park, so we're glad that he's going to be back performing.
All right. Those are the Friday night concerts that will continue for the rest of the month of June, and they are Rhythm on the Rails, and it's a fantastic addition to life here in West Tennessee. So glad you're moving it inside, and we don't have to worry about it. Just show up at Discovery Park. Let's go to work. Well, what else is happening?
Well, coming up next month, we'll have our annual Independence Day celebration. This year, it will fall on July 2nd. We always try to have it the Saturday before the 4th of July. So July 2nd, we got some really cool stuff planned for that day. We have our traditional ringing of the bell ceremony that is just really neat. It's interactive for our guests, and we'll have a choir there, a volunteer choir performing, and of course, the ringing of the bell ceremony. And we will also have different colonial characters interacting with guests. And so we've got a lot planned for that day.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So doors will open what time that day on the 2nd?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay.
Yep. So the event will go from 10 to 2. We also have a cricket player coming and perform. So he's going to show the traditional art of cricket playing in colonial times.
Oh, wow.
So we played cricket in those days.
Free with all activities are free with park admission.
Okay.
So you're telling me that before there was baseball in North America that we were playing cricket. Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just stunned.
I learned a lot too, but his name is Tom Melville, and he is traveling to Discovery Park to educate our guests. So it's a good learning day for the family.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I had no idea the cricket was a game here. I just thought that was just a totally foreign thing.
I will say I knew very little.
We had more sense when we would develop baseball that we started all that originally. You know what I mean? Okay. So our people played cricket. Were they any good at it?
I think so. I think this guy, he's written a book. So
okay. No, I want to talk about him. I'm talking about our ancestors out there.
Oh, see, I don't know the answers to that.
Okay.
Claire's like, I wasn't around then. How am I supposed to know?
That'll be a fun addition.
Yeah,
who all is being portrayed? What characters will we meet on July 2nd?
We've got Betsy Ross, James Madison, just to name a few. We've got several different local actors and actresses that are coming. We're partnering with a couple different theater organizations. We've got some professional actors and actresses coming today, or coming that day.
Yeah. Well, they're always great. Went to Betsy Ross' house one time. The lady that was portraying that our son was with us. And she said, "Where are you from, young man?" And he said, "Tennessee." She said, "That is something with which I'm not familiar."
I'm sure he was totally confused after
I
that.
bet so.
All right, so that's July 2nd. What else is coming up we need to know about? Claire?
Next up, we'll have Antique Tractor Show that's coming up on August 5th. That's an annual event for Discovery Park as well. Similar to how it's been in the past, we'll have lots of antique tractors, hit and miss engines, food trucks, live music, lots of, and of course, an auction.
DiscoveryParkofAmerica.com is always the site, right, to get information.
Absolutely.
Always exciting things and exhibits and everything else. It's always fun to visit with you, Claire. You make it fun.
Well, likewise. Thank y'all.
Great to see what all's going on.
I did not know that cricket was a North American thing as
Oh,
well.
wait, we got to ask, how was the cardboard boat regatta?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was one of the best ones we've had yet.
Who won? Do you remember?
So it was great.
You remember who won?
Actually, I don't remember off the top of my head.
We're going to come and see that. We need to put that on TV6 sometime.
I know, right?
Absolutely. Y'all need to come. It's my favorite event.
All right. Claire, so good to see you.
Thank y'all.
DiscoveryParkofAmerica.com. Now we're going to the main stage and we welcome back to Six in the City Among the Cranes.
I sold my sister to a cause I'll never know, and I sold my brother to the traveling show, and all they call to those who wait is empty head and a clean slate. Jesus that I could believe in, watched every day as he died for my sin, sprung the blood underneath your fingernails, born in your image, never been out begging, proud in all they call to those who wait. His pockets are filled, you're not on the stage. He's high, wanna be happy, but if God good it is, sad, it's all. Some ways to play me that I won't have.
The SOAR Award, System Operational Achievement Recognition, presented by the American Public Gas Association, recognizes forward-thinking natural gas utilities that continually improve operation capabilities, adapt to challenges, and the changing demands of safe, reliable natural gas distribution. In 2019, the APGA Gold SOAR Award was presented to the Natural Gas Division of JEA. System integrity, forward-thinking innovation, all a real part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. Reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
Well, it's a patriotic time of year. We're headed toward July 4th. I see fireworks tents up already.
That's right.
People are getting ready for the 4th of July. In the midst of all that, we got Flag Day coming up. Want to know that the field of flags coming into the Triangle downtown from the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Betsy Ross flags are already up.
They're
going to dedicate those this coming Saturday, I believe at 10 o'clock Saturday morning. You want to be a part of that. But Scott Murray is with us. He's with Woodman Life, because that organization is one that's involved along with others in Flag Day that's coming up at Liberty Garden, and that is going to be on the 14th.
June 14th.
All right, which will be next Tuesday at 10 a.m. 1 week, as we're doing the show on the 7th, 1 week from today. Scott, it's good to have you with us.
It's good to see you, Scott.
Hey, it's great to see both of y'all. I mean, it feels like it's been the other day when we were here talking about Mardi Gras Kids Parade.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. Is that still going on, by the way?
Well, unfortunately, it hasn't since the pandemic.
Oh, that's right. The pandemic.
Yeah. I almost brought my daughter on so we could have like a throwback so you can see.
Well, that's good. Those are great memories. That's a great event. I hope they can come. Yeah, I hope they can come back, because that was always on Saturday during whatever the Mardi Gras season was.
That's right.
How did Woodman Life get involved in this, or what is Woodman Life's involvement with this flag day?
Well, Woodman Life is a not-for-profit fraternal benefit society. And honestly, we've just celebrated our 132nd birthday this past week. So we've been around for a long time. And we have three main core values. We care about families, and we provide life insurance for our members and take care of families in need. We care about our communities. We partner up with our community partners. And we also celebrate patriotism. And we do that by honoring veterans and our first responders. But the biggest thing is that we present flags all throughout our communities, not only to not-for-profits, but also to schools and our communities nationwide. And honestly, we've presented, since we started that program, we've presented over 3.5 million flags all over the country. So one of the big things, so we know a little bit about flags. And so we thought the local chapter here, I'm the community outreach advisor. I'm responsible for this half of the Tennessee state, but the local chapter here, chapter 179, wanted to celebrate Flag Day, which of course is on June 14th. 1777 was when the Second Continental Congress adopted our version of the flag. Okay. And so of course it's a living, it's the living tapestry. We've got the 13 stripes for our colonies, and we got the field of blue with the stars that is ever growing whenever we're adding states to our union. So it's ever changing whenever our country is changing. So that's really excited about it. And so we just want to take a chance this Tuesday at 4 at Liberty Park to celebrate with everyone. And so we're going to have 4 p.m. We're encouraging people to bring a picnic. If you don't have time to get a picnic together, we'll have some food trucks together. We'll have some speakers talk about patriotism, Flag Days. We'll make some awards presentations. And I also have a giant 40-foot by 60-foot American flag that we will present out there in Liberty Park and give a chance for everybody to check it out and be a part of that. So it's going to be a lot of fun and a great family event for you to come. We'll have other community partners there with booths so that you can check out what they're doing in the community. If you have a worn out flag, it'll be a chance where you could properly retire that flag. You can bring that with you and collect it.
I don't want to clarify this, not Scott, Scott, but I've got another Scott to talk about, Scott Conger just a moment. But your event is coming up at 4 o'clock that afternoon.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Because Flag Day, there'll also be the city will be out there with Scott Conger, the mayor will be out there at 10 o'clock. And so that's a separate event, but both on Flag Day, both at Liberty Park.
Yep.
Okay, great. So there will be an opportunity to properly retire flags as well.
Yes, we'll have organizations, the Scouts will be there accepting those flags, and they'll be happy to retire those on your behalf at a future date. So we'll be collecting those. So if you have a worn out flag at home, you know, to properly treat the flags, you don't just toss it away. We see it as a living symbol, so we properly give it the respect that it deserves by doing a retirement of it.
That'll be Flag Day, and that'll be at 4 o'clock. Scott, what is the story of the big flag that you're going to put on display out there?
Yeah, and how is it going to be displayed? I mean, is it actual flag that's fabric, or is it a structure?
Yeah, it's an actual fabric flag. It's 40 by 60 foot. So it takes a lot of hands to be able to hold that out. So we're hoping we have a good crowd there.
Okay.
And we'll display
like
that.
those they put out on the field at Super Bowl or something.
Exactly. But
Okay,
you know what?
wow.
You know what? I have that flag year round. So if your high school team, you want to celebrate and present that, let me know and I'll be happy to bring it on.
How do people get in contact with you, Scott?
Yeah, so you can get in touch with me if you want to find out more about Woodman Life and what we do in the community. My email address is smurray, SMURRAY at woodmanlife.org. And if you want to find out more information about the event, you can go on Facebook and go to the Woodman Life Jackson Chapter 179 page, and you'll see the event.
All
Scott, it's good to have you with us.
Yes,
We
good to have you.
appreciate it
Thanks so much.
Great seeing y'all. Take care.
We're going back to the main stage, and we welcome you once again Among the Cranes.
This Bible bell readings and how we met. You do the talking, I finish your cigarette. She's down, she's tired, she's too pretty to die. And that's why she thinks now's the perfect time. She says I talk mostly in my sleep. I try not to sleep cause I know it's bad for my teeth. She's empty and she cries. She's too pretty to die. And that's why she thinks now's the perfect time. It's hard to find what you lost when what you lost isn't your fault. It's hard to find what you lost when what you lost isn't your fault. The lady on the dresser says I hope you're smiling. If by smiling you mean drunk. She swears that she's cried. She's too young to die. And that's why she thinks now's the perfect time. It's hard to find what you lost when what you lost isn't your fault. It's hard to find what you lost when what you lost isn't your fault. It's hard to find what you lost when what you lost isn't your fault.
With EPlus broadband and watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit watchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit watchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Nicole Russell is with us, and she is the staff connection here for the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life. Good to have you with us.
Thank you so much. It's good to be with
you. The
you
event hasn't changed since the last time you were here, but we have moved the date about 3 times, so we're here to get nailed down here today.
Yes, sir.
Today.
Yes, sir. Today is the day.
Okay, all right. So we're going to have Relay for Life exactly when?
We're going to have it on Friday, July 8th. Same time, 6 to 9:30.
You're locked into that date.
We're locked in. We are set to go. Yes, sir.
No turning back now.
No, ma'am. That's right.
So Fuller, we got all kinds of red on our calendar. You know, I still use old print calendar. Scratch that out.
Scratch it out.
Yeah, but July 8th. All right, so they announced the AMP concert series last week, and part of this was to line up with a concert. So you're lined up with what performer?
We are lined up with Stacy Midgehart, and we are really looking forward to it. We were just talking about it. I feel like he's going to be a great act to have that night, going to bring in a lot of people for our event, which we're excited about.
Yeah. So now your event starts at 6 o'clock, right?
It does, yes. So we'll start our kickoff right at 6, and then we'll start our survivor walk and our caregiver walk right at 6:30 to give people time to get there and eat. And then the AMP concert will start at 7:30. So there's a little bit of time from when we kick off for people to get food, get their spot at the AMP, and just kind of hang out and have some fun.
And there's still going to be the Luminaria walk?
Yes, we're going to do that after the AMP concert. So once the AMP concert wraps up around 9, then we'll come back over to the pavilion and do the Luminaria around 9:15, 9:30, and then wrap up after that.
So will there be Luminarias there for sale for those that
will be? Yes, we're going to have a table set up. You can either decorate your own there, or we'll have some decorated where you can just write in whoever you are purchasing it in memory of or in honor of, just if you want to go that route. But we'll have them there for purchase. They'll be $10 each, or you can go to relayforlife.org/MadisonTN and you can purchase them ahead of time, and we'll have it set up for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, the survivors are usually recognized. Is that going to be done as part of
it? It is, yes, sir. We're going to do that right before our survivor walk around 6:30. We'll start the survivor recognition ceremony. We'll have a tent set up specifically for survivors with some light refreshments where they can get checked in, and that way we have record that they're there and be able to recognize them at 6:30 during our ceremony.
Okay.
And the survivors are anybody that survived cancer. So if
that's right,
anybody that survived cancer can go and sign up to be part of that, right?
Yes, correct. They just go on that same website, relayforlife.org/MadisonTN. There's a button that says survivors register here. They'll register there, and then they'll have the opportunity to sign up to have their t-shirt sent to their house that they can wear the night of. They'll be ready to go, and we'll have a record of them for the night of.
Okay.
So is there a deadline for that registration?
I'm sorry?
Is there a deadline for that registration?
There's not. You can register up until the day of if you would like. We're just asking people to go ahead and register ahead of time, just since the survivor t-shirts won't be available at the event. They're going to be sent to their home. Just allow a couple weeks for shipping in case there's a delay there. So
the sooner you do that, the better then. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir. Correct.
Relayforlife.org/Madison.
Madison TN.
Relay for Life,
Yes.
Madison / Madison 10. Will there be other groups, teams, vendors? What all will be there, Nicole?
There will be. So we'll have, I think we have close to 10 to 12 teams that are going to be setting up, selling different food from barbecue nachos, smoothies, and everything in between. So it's going to be a good night. I think somebody's bringing a deep fryer for some funnel cakes.
There's always something deep fried.
Oh, that's right. It can't be. It's in the South.
Whether
We
it's
have to have
funnel
it.
cake or Oreo or Twinkie or
Yes,
Snickers.
exactly.
It's just,
deep fried.
it's just a reminder that in the South at one time, everything was deep fried. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
For all you runners, everybody got involved in everything. We had it going well. You know what I mean?
Right. That's right. But we'll also have a couple of other vendors from the community that will be coming out to help us the night of, and they'll be donating a portion of their proceeds to Relay for Life as well. We're going to have Seb's Shaved Ice out there, which will be good. It'll be hot in July. We're going to have handheld food truck. And we're still waiting, trying to get a couple of other vendors together as well. But we're going to have a packed pavilion out there. We're really excited.
Oh, is that handheld food truck the one from Paris?
I believe so. They do tacos and sliders. I've heard
Yes.
really great
Oh,
things
yeah.
about them.
Yes, they're
I'm
really
looking forward to
good.
trying them. Yeah.
Even Fuller, I see Fuller smiling about food right here on the camera.
I told you it's all about food.
Nicole, we really appreciate you being with us. Really,
Yes, thanks so much.
July the 8th, starting at 6, Farmers Market downtown, and Stacy Mitchell will be at the AMP that night.
That's right. We
Be
look
a
forward to
fun
seeing
night.
y'all there.
Continued best. All right.
Thank
We're
you
going
so
back
much.
to the, let's see, are we going back to the stage?
Nope, I think we're taking a break.
We're taking a break, and then
That's it.
we got Among the Cranes coming up next time. Stay right where you are. We got more coming on this Six in the
Six in the City.
They say home is where you hang your hat. Yeah, I say there ain't a darn thing wrong with that. I got up city living in my home. Tennessee's the home.
Join us to celebrate Jackson and Madison County's 200th year anniversary. To view bicentennial events, visit jacksonmadison200.com.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA Today.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Fuller, I hope you can repeat that. You said you were cooking last night. I want my wife to hear that sometimes women do cook.
I was cooking. But
See, it does happen. You admitted it right here on the TV.
but truth be told,
Yeah.
it was already cooked. I was heating it up in the microwave.
Heating it up. Lauren Saliba is with us. Now, she is a chef extraordinaire. She does all the cooking at her house. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't know. My husband will beg to do.
Oh, see, well, I see I'm on the losing side of this one already.
That's
Lauren's
it.
good to have you with us. Lauren's with the chamber, and you direct, what is it, leadership development
Leadership
and all with the
development.
chamber now?
Yes, sir. I'm the director of leadership development. I started back in December, and with that, I'm over the Leadership Jackson program, the Leadership University program for the high school students, and our Alumni Association.
Okay. Now, right now, the Leadership Jackson applications are still being accepted, right?
That's right. We kicked off at the end of May. The deadline for nominations and application is not until July 15th, so still plenty of time to get
still
those
time.
in. Right.
Well, let's talk about that for a moment. People that are in the city, we assume everybody knows about Leadership Jackson. It's an extraordinary leadership program. Has been in existence for decades now. Judy Renshaw started that and directed it for so many years. But you worked through your company to be nominated, right?
Yes, sir. So we are in our 43rd year. It started in 1979, and Miss Judy was definitely integral in helping build that program. And so still around. And we actually have a scholarship that we named after her, the Judy Renshaw Leadership Jackson Alumni Association Scholarship. And so we actually recognized 3 students this year, and they'll be presented with those awards this Friday at our quarterly luncheon. And it's also an opportunity for anybody interested in Leadership Jackson to come and hear from our Chair David Knack and Vice Chair Margaret Livingston to share a little bit more. We're meeting at the JEA Training Center this Friday at 11:30. And so anybody that's interested, we would like to have a registration, but it's a free event. If anybody wants to hear more about it, you can nominate yourself or your employer can nominate you through our website, leadershipjackson.com.
Of course, Cassandra has been president of the Alumni Association, right?
Yes, for 2 years.
So what is the event that's coming up Friday?
It's our one of our quarterly luncheons. We always have quarterly luncheon in June, and that's usually our kickoff for the Leadership Jackson nomination and application process. And so for anybody that's interested or wants to learn more about it, you can see a presentation and also socialize with alumni. You can come by yourself, you can come with a friend, open to anybody that wants to hear more about it, that's interested in it. I will say though, as being part of the chamber, the only requirement is to be a chamber member. So if somebody's not a chamber member, I can help coordinate that for you too and get you in touch with Kami.
That is the situation that can be solved on the spot, right?
That's exactly right. So Lauren, for those people, what do you tell people who don't know the first thing about Leadership Jackson?
So Leadership Jackson is a program to help grow your leadership skills. We meet once a week for 13 weeks in the fall, and we always have a skill building topic, whether it be, conflict resolution, being a team player, how to work with people in different generations. And then you also learn about your community, whether it be the government, education system, healthcare system, criminal justice, get exposed to leaders in the community and ways that you can give back. And, you know, having lived here in my whole life, when I went through the program in 2017, there's still so much that I didn't know. And we're so grateful for the volunteers that we have that constantly give back to the program every year by coming to speak and letting us tour the different schools in the community. It's a really great program, and we've been working hard, David, Margaret, and I, to make sure that this year is the best year yet.
Awesome.
They're about to wrap us up, and we got other things going on this month with the chamber we need to talk about.
Kami said she didn't have anything now, but
so
she'll let her know.
Well, Fuller says going through Leadership Jackson and learning how to work with people of different generations is the only reason she's been able to put up with me. So she credits all that to Leadership Jackson. You know what I mean?
It's a great program.
Okay.
It is a great program though. So, and there is we do have a website, right?
Yes, leadershipjackson.com.
Right.
All right. We'll see you Friday then.
Yes, sounds good.
Thanks, Lauren. We appreciate it very much.
Yes, thanks, Lauren.
Now we're going to the main stage.
That's right.
Welcome back right here on 6 in the City, Among the Cranes.
Tobacco on your pillowcase. I'm the bird on your shoulder, I'm sure you kill to erase. You never found your name in all of your favorite songs. This one's no different, and I'm sorry for my wrong. Pray to God, and I'm sorry for my wrong. Somebody to water. Come on now, choke all your precious streams. Give me somebody's daughter. me somebody's daughter. All that paper, a shit ain't never gifted. And all that forgiveness, now I'm pretty sure I should have never given. That old shoebox, I'm pretty sure I should have never kept. To this day, I can't decide if it's me who should be upset. Can't decide if it's me who should be upset. Tell me, Lord, is it me who should be upset? Go on and go for me. Give me somebody to want. Come on now and choke all your precious dreams. Give me somebody's daughter. Give me somebody's daughter.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renewable Medical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Know the source. Heating and air conditioning costs are 55% of the average home utility bill. Next, 21% of the bill, heating hot water. 12% major appliances from the kitchen to the laundry. 8% of your cost is lighting, and 4% your electronics, from computers to television. When you move your lifestyle to lower your utility bill, know the ratios and make the changes that save you the most at JEA today.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Well, if you haven't heard, we're having a bicentennial celebration. And here to guide us through this is Judy Renshaw. How are you doing, Judy?
I am great. I am great. This bicentennial is rolling along.
Rolling right along. We got another community day or two coming up. We got a big finale coming up on the 12th and 13th. We'll talk about it in a moment.
Yes.
Part of this is going to be the choir concert on the 12th. And we're still looking for some choir members, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We want as many people that have voices and want to lift those in song that night to participate. We know that there were quite a few practices that people had to participate in, but you know, if you're a vocalist and you've been singing for a while and you can get the music and, you know, learn the music, then, you know, I'm sure that, you know, you could still participate, just, you know, not have to come to all those practices if that's beyond your ability to be able to do, because we certainly want the whole community represented.
Have, vacations and conflicts and other things out
yes.
there. So how do you sign up for the choir?
You can go to jacksonmadison200.com. That's our website. If you click on events, there's a drop down and it says a choir form application there. You just click on that and then you can print that off.
And the application is just contact information. I mean, it's not.
Yes, it's contact information.
Juilliard or anything like that.
Yes, and it is asking, you know, like, are you an alto, a soprano, and you know your experience at singing and that sort of thing. So very basic information.
If you just be
But you
loud,
don't
just
have
put
to-
that, yeah.
But you don't have to be experienced, right, to sing in the choir.
You don't have to be, a mezzo soprano, that's to sing. If you want to lift your voice and praise at the bicentennial, we would love to have you. And we want the choir to be as diverse as possible. So we want the whole community represented. So we hope that people will say, hey, I want to be a part of that, and go to the website and sign up to participate. It's going to be lots of fun.
The concert will be
like-
August the 12th. It'll be at the Carl Perkins Civic Center, so it will be a great showcase. A lot of the music is around Jackson, and so
yes,
it's a great opportunity. Great opportunity for these church choirs too to participate.
Absolutely.
Right, Judy?
Yes, we would love to have, numerous people from church choirs come. You can bring a friend, from the choir that you sing in, and that way, you're not there by yourself. And come on down and sing with us. We would love to have you.
Our very own Janet Wilbanks is part of that choir. So
yes, that's awesome.
yeah, great. We have other events coming up, so be sure to take care of that. Of course, the finale is going to be the 13th. We'll have the parade that morning.
We'll have the parade
time
that
capsule,
morning
right?
downtown, and then we'll have the burial of our time capsule, which they've learned a lot of things from the one that they dug up.
Mhm.
And so they're being very cautious about putting it together. And they're asking for anybody who wants to suggest something to be put in the burial vault. You can email at celebrate@jacksonmadison200.com and let us know what you think. And we'll put that in the suggestions, and perhaps whatever you suggest will get to be put in there. And then we'll carry on that day at the ballpark. And of course, we know that we have Lauren Pritchard, Lolo, will be opening up the show that night. And then the Commodores will be here. And that's going to be fantastic. And then we'll have a celebration of fireworks at the end to end the finale.
There's some other events coming up. A fishing rodeo is coming up this Saturday, the 11th at Muse Park. I think registration is at 8. And this is cane pole fishing. You have cane poles out there.
Well, actually, they have a demonstration of cane poles.
cane
They
pole
want
fishing.
they want the kids to be able to see how they used to have to catch their fish.
How it didn't used to be so easy.
Exactly. Make them appreciate all that equipment that they have to go fishing. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Recreation and Parks Department is sponsoring that. In all ages, there's different ages that, so you won't be fishing against a young person or fishing against an older person. You'll be in your age group. And then we have a VFW celebration for the women veterans, and have actually a commander in the U.S. Navy, Leanne Braddock, will be the speaker for that. So she will be able to really, I'm sure, be enthusiastic and the exciting talk that she'll give. And then,
Judy,
of course,
are these events on your website?
yes, they are under events. You can go to each day and it'll give you all the details. If there's a registration available, it'll be on there. You can click on it as well.
All right. Thanks
They're
so
giving
much.
us a wrap
Judy.
up. We got there'll be a Mercer Community Day, and then the Roosevelt School there in Bemis is part of that. So check that on the site.
Absolutely. Those are
JacksonMadison200.com.
those are going to be fun events.
All right, Judy, it's always good to see you. We
It's
appreciate
always
the hard
good to
work.
see you. Thank
see
you
you
for the
soon.
opportunity.
We're going to be right back with more as we continue Six in the
Six
City.
in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4 Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4 Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
I give.
I give.
Yo dono sangre.
And I give too. If you're eligible, so should you. Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never done it, now's your time. Give blood with Lifeline Blood Services today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. And we got the cue in, and so we're back on the air, right?
We are. We're right here. We
back here live and direct.
It's our turn.
Well, if you got a bunch of events coming up this week that we can talk about.
I don't.
I want to thank all of the folks that were with us today. We got a lot of special things coming up.
Great. You know what? I did come across something. I can't remember what the date is, but it's going to be fun. It's goat yoga at Century Farms.
It is what now?
It's goat yoga at Century Farms Winery.
I'm almost afraid to ask. What?
It's yoga with a bunch of goats around, and the goats, if they like climb on you, then that's okay. You just have to be okay with being around animals. Yeah.
I'll go back and talk about the fishing rodeo coming up Saturday at Muse Park.
It's the 12th of this
right.
month, and you can
find
it on Facebook. So I'm gonna sign you
We're
up.
about to make the transition into a stellar event for EPlus TV6, and that's the Mississippi Volunteer Pageant.
That's right.
That's coming into our city next week. The contestants will be here over the weekend, and they'll be showcased Sunday, and then we'll just take it off of rehearsals, and we hit the air. This year we'll start at 7 rather than 8, so it'll be a 7 o'clock event. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
That's right.
Saturday.
One thing we wanted to mention too on that Flag Day celebration, after the celebration at 4 p.m. once it starts getting dark, there's family movie night. So be sure to stay for that.
Yeah. And we were talking to Mr. Varghese, because the last couple of Sundays we've had baseball games that were supposed to be on the air, but then they changed the satellite feed, which we just set things up to receive it. So we've got everything from NASCAR racing to women's basketball. So Thomas says no more baseball on the weekend. We'll get that settled out.
That's
Good to see you, Fuller.
Good to see you as well.
Appreciate all of our guests. Appreciate you being with us. Good Lord willing, we'll see you next week for more Six in the City. We're going to close it out with Among the Cranes.
Grass is falling in the street, and these floors, they got so dusty. Helpless hands are making it hard to speak. But I won't need your help helping her hands off of me. And he goes, and he goes, and he goes. And it's those things that we don't talk about. Harboring heat and hopes to hurry winter's song. And with naked feet I was hiding in the grass all along. So murder me if I keep to myself more than most. Someday you'll bury me when you see how leave your life below. And he goes, and he goes, and he goes. And it's those things that we don't talk about. How will I spin down since I was a teen? Missing is the power line that once stood here.